Elsewhere, Deputy President William Ruto is also convening a special meeting with members of Parliament allied to him tomorrow to strategize on the political situation in the country. Well, organisers of the meeting to be held at the DP's official residence in Karen say it will discuss Ruto's presidential bid as well as the group's plan to counter the BBI agenda. Francis Gashuri now reports on the meeting that comes amid an alleged impeachment plot against Ruto.
The Deputy President has summoned his troops for a consultative session at his current official residence as the 2022 political temperatures rise. At least 150 members of the National Assembly and Senate have been invited to the session, dubbed the Hustlers Parliamentary Group Meeting. Barely a week after President Uhuru Kenyatta's 4-day tour of the Mount Kenya region and meetings with stakeholders that further affirmed the widening rifts in the Jubilee administration, sources in the team convening the current meeting disclosed to Citizen TV that like-minded lawmakers will deliberate and strategize on Ruto's hustler narrative that has sparked political debate in the country.
Na ndio mnaona wanaume wengine wamekasirika sana na mimi. Lakini mimi nawaambia wakasirike. Lakini safari hii tutaanza chini kwa mtu ya mama mboga.
Ruto's fallout with President Kenyatta has scuttled the Jubilee Party's succession arithmetic, forcing him to craft an alternative narrative to shape his 2022 State House bid. His push for a bottom-up economic agenda, targeting the low-cadre majority population dubbed the Hustler movement, prompting his critics to accuse him of funding a class contest, pitting the haves against the have-nots.
Kila mtu Kenya hii, kuna wenye wanasema mambo mazuri, kuna wenye wanasema mambo mabaya, lakini mambo yote inazungumzwa ni mambo ya mahasla, ni mambo ya mkokoteni, ni mambo ya bodaboda, ni mambo ya wheelbarrow. Ni watu watalete fujo Kenya. Mimi nawaambia nyinyi mnaosema mahasla ni watu wa fujo, wenye fujo ni nyinyi. Ama namna gani?
The current meeting, also necessitated by talk of a plan to oust the Deputy President through an impeachment motion once the two chambers of Parliament resume sittings this week. The meeting aimed at consolidating his numbers in Parliament, with the motion requiring a simple majority in the National Assembly and 2/3 in the Senate to sail through.
Na mimi nataka niwaambie safari hii hatutakuwa tunaanzia juu, tutakuwa tunaanzia chini hapa mahali mwananchi yuko.
The meeting, according to sources, will also deliberate on the BBI-driven constitutional amendments that Ruto and his allies have dismissed as an unnecessary burden on the taxpayers, citing economic recovery as the country's priority. The current session will also, according to the organisers, touch on the alleged use of state machinery to slow down Ruto's presidential campaigns and revival of past corruption and criminal charges facing members of Parliament and leaders allied to the Deputy President. The wave of political intolerance witnessed in the last few weeks, also in the current meeting's agenda. The Deputy President earlier in the day wound up his 3-day coastal tour at the Mtwapa Anglican Church, where he attended the Sunday service. He called for tolerance among politicians and their supporters across the divide.
Kwa hivyo hapa katika nchi tushajua magugu hata kabla siku ya mavuno. Tunangoja tu wakati mwafaka wa Mungu atakapoamrisha. Yatafungwa na yataenda kutiwa moto.
Kuna mambo mengi sana watu wanatiwa uoga katika hii narrative ambayo ndugu yetu naibu wa rais ameanzisha, kwamba kumbe wananchi wa chini pia wanaweza kumbukwa na mtu ambaye yuko juu.
Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV.